Hi, everyone, and welcome. I'm Greg Gumbel here with my partner, Clark Kellogg. Coming up on College Hoops Tonight, we'll preview some of the biggest games coming up this week in the NCAA, as well as take a look at all the exciting games of the week. But we begin with a special player who was an easy choice as our Player of the Week in college basketball.
Cole is our choice this week, and he might be winning an even bigger award at the end of the year. There's a lot of talk about him as a Player of the Year candidate.
You said it, partner. He was a scoring machine with more than 100 total points. Whenever he got it in his mind that he was going to get a bucket, chances are he got it. You can see in these highlights what determination he had at the offensive end. His opponents were physically and mentally tapped out after having to defend against him for 2 halves. Now let's take a look ahead to the games that get top billing on the schedule in the days to come. This should be a terrific matchup. Both these teams are fighting to improve their position among the nation's elite teams, and they're going to have to go through each other to do it. But that's not the only item on the schedule that has NCAA fans buzzing. This game matches a pair of top 10 teams and is sure to bring both teams' fans out of the woodwork, not to mention a fair share of the national media. There was no shortage of excitement on the court in the past few days, so let's take a look at our games of the week. We have a real surprise to show you. Not too many folks expected the result that came from this one. St. John was victorious over Louisville.
Yeah, Greg, nobody saw this coming. Louisville, we're jockeying for a #1 seed, but this might throw a wrench in those plans. It would be tough to call them a top team after a loss like this. Barry was the hero of this one with a terrific performance. His 15 points led all scorers. What I love about him is he plays with attitude, with an edge, what you need in the paint. He's enjoyable to watch, and he produced again in a big-time fashion in this game.
And 2 teams, each enjoying a spot in the top 25, got together. Duke knocked off Maryland.
The posters love games like this. It makes their job easy. When you've got 2 ranked teams like this going up against each other, you can just sit back and see who should go up and who should move down. Duke really muscled up down low and was able to convert a lot of easy chances close to the basket. Whether it was the big men or the guards, they made the most of their opportunities. They established their inside presence from the start and were able to rely on getting their points down low throughout the game.
That's our show, everyone. For all of us here at the 2K Sports Studios, thank you for watching. We'll see you next week on College Hoops Tonight, brought to you by State Farm, the #1 auto insurance.